Good evening. Now your STV news stories, including the headlines for air. First Minister Nicola Sturgeon has confirmed that troops are guarding 12 sites in Scotland following the Manchester terror attack. Ministry of Defence and civil nuclear sites including Dounreay, Hunterston and Torness have soldiers stationed there as part of Operation Temporer. Armed police have also been deployed around the country with the terror threat now at a critical level, although no specific threat to Scotland has been identified. Police Scotland is completing a review of every upcoming public event, including the Scottish Cup final on Saturday and former US President Obama's visit to Edinburgh. Meanwhile, security is also being stepped up at concert venues in Scotland. The Hydro, Armadillo and SEC Centre in Glasgow announced extra body searches, ticket checks and restrictions on bags at the venues. Events in Glasgow over the next few days include an anniversary concert for Celtic's Lisbon Lions featuring Rod Stewart, the Beach Boys and comedian Mickey Flanagan. Meanwhile, a 14-year-old girl from Barra remains missing after the attack at the Manchester Arena. Aileen McLeod hasn't been seen since Monday night's bombing. Her friend 15-year-old Laura McIntyre, seen here on the left, is in intensive care. Both girls' parents have flown to Manchester. 64 patients, 20 of them critical, are now being treated in hospitals across the city. A man who murdered a pensioner by stabbing him in the back has been jailed for life. Peter Telfer was caught on CCTV attacking 76-year-old John Baker in the Bridgeton area of Glasgow. The pensioner, who had recently been given the all-clear from cancer, later died in hospital. Telfer was sentenced today for a minimum of 21 years in jail. And now the main headlines in air this evening. More than a quarter of the beds at Prestwick's Big Art Hospital are to be removed. The hospital, which specialises in rehab care for the elderly, will lose 30 of its 113 beds, saving a projected £2 million. Health bosses denied the decision was motivated by cash. And South Ayrshire Council have refused a bid to build 19 new homes in Bar Hill. Planners said no to the estate proposed for the 2.2-acre field to the south of Golan's Terrace. It had permission, but this lapsed after being objected by local residents. Well, that's all we've got time for just now. We'll be back again in an hour with the STV News at 6. But first, here's your local weather forecast.
STV Weather, sponsored by Thompson. STV Weather, sponsored by Thompson.